Hello and welcome to this video from the RUH Pastoral Support Service. Now, as you well know, NHS staff across the country are going through a period of real pressure and stress. And so it is completely normal in these times for people to once in a while be feeling upset or anxious. And if you are coming to this video perhaps feeling a little bit messy, a little bit sad or tense, then please do reassure yourself that this is completely normal at least some of the time. Don't be hard on yourself and just give yourself some permission to feel what you're feeling. Now, the idea here is to go through a short sequence that will help us all get a bit more centered and settled in the face of difficult moments. You might see some posters around the Trust that have got the title Staff Self-Care Now, and those posters have this sequence on them. The idea behind this video is for us to go through it, and so you can see what it actually looks like when it's done. It is the kind of thing that probably improves with practice, so if you do this more than once, you'll probably find you get into it quicker, and perhaps get a little bit more out of it. So, we're going to get straight into it. Now, the first step before we do anything more clever and sophisticated is for you to just come to where you are, check in with your body and see if there's anything you need right now. Particularly if you're in a stressed or rushed moment, if you've just come off a shift, then one of the questions is, do I need a drink? Do I need to cool down or change some clothes or warm up? Because if you do, honestly, the smart thing to do is to do that now. So I tell you what, just have a think about that, pause the video for just a moment, and if you need to go and look after yourself, please go and do that now. So pause the video. And then hopefully that's a little better and we can move on. So, the first thing we're going to do, which is really useful in difficult moments, is to come to our breathing. So right now, just tune in with the feeling of your breathing in your body. And just gently slow it down a bit. Without hurrying, deepen it a little bit. Keep it smooth and unhurried. And let yourself properly breathe your breathing. And another way to get into the present moment and to settle ourselves here and now is to pay attention to the things around us. So have a look around you, pick out a handful of objects that you can see and look at them with a bit more depth in the present moment than you usually would. So really look at their colour, take an interest in their texture or the way the light is falling on them. Really sink into those objects for a while. And then, to truly ground and center ourselves, we're going to come into the body. So come to our physical sensations. So, I want you to pay attention to the feelings you can feel coming from your feet right now. Maybe your feet are on the floor, or maybe they're in shoes, but just tune in to what you can feel. Maybe the weight's on the heel of the foot, or the ball of the foot, or your toes are warm or cool. Tune into them now. And then let's keep grounded in the pressure of our body against the chair or the bed, wherever you are. Tune into the feeling of your bum on the seat or the bed and the backs of your thighs there too. Feel the pressure. Feel if you're sitting evenly or one side or another. And then let's come back to our breath. Feeling where you can feel it in your body. Maybe your tummy rising and falling and brushing against your clothes. Maybe at your nostrils or your mouth, where the cool air goes in and the warmer air goes out. Just sit with your unhurried, gentle breath for a couple of moments. So we are going to finish up in a moment, but now there is an opportunity for a choice. You might want to make a decision about how you're going to take things forward after this practice. Maybe thinking about, I don't know, moving a bit slower, being a bit kinder to yourself, or maybe just breathing a bit more smoothly and evenly. If you think that for you there is a useful choice to be made going forwards, then make it now. And we're going to ease out of this practice, not snap out of it. We can stay in touch with the breath, we can stay in touch with our bodies, but we can finish up this sequence. So it just remains to say all of the very best wishes from your pastoral support team. If it would help you to get in touch with us, we would be very happy to hear from you. And that's the end of the video. Goodbye.